Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Ultramega issue 1. This is a 2021 series from Image Comics and Skybound Entertainment. Created, written, and drawn by James Harren, Dave Stewart, colorist, letters by Rus Wooton, Sean Makowitz, editor. The cover's pretty good. It gives you kind of an idea of the art style you're going to get and what it's about. It's about giant monsters fighting each other. Turns out there's some sort of cosmic space plague has hit Earth and it's turning people into kaijus. This alien dude that sits on an eyeball calls it the kaiju curse and gives people this crystal thing in their chest that lets them turn into giant warriors. There's 3 of them. The main one that is narrating is Jason, and he's this purplish blue Ultraman looking guy. He looks suspiciously like Ultraman, except for his color. But we find out that things aren't quite going well for him. He's kind of a loser, but he's doing his best to keep everybody safe. And then we find out that his first wife may have been infected, and that's coming back to bite him pretty hardcore. So it turns out that no one has ever let the curse metastasize this long. Usually when they're near one of the heroes, it forces a transformation, but now they're in over their head, and wow, things go south real fast. So don't get too attached to anyone in this book. It's a very adult version of kaiju. It's got kind of an edginess to it that probably is going to turn off a lot of kaiju fans, especially if you're used to watching like Godzilla movies or Ultraman or stuff like that. It's definitely much more mature than that, with a lot of brutality, violence, and gore. Now that may be more realistic, I'm not sure, but it's definitely going to turn off some fans of giant monster fights, things like Power Rangers, stuff like that. It's absolutely not going to be for everyone. It's well done for what it is. I'm not a huge fan of the art style, but it is good for the style that it's in. I was shocked to see that it was in perfect binding as opposed to stapled. I thought at $8 it better be in perfect bound, but it was, and I didn't expect it to be. I figured this would be stapled as a cash grab, but no, they actually followed through on high quality, and this is really high quality for what you're getting. Book is a lot more aimed at mature readers than the average comic, and I think that some people are going to probably pick this up thinking they're getting a regular giant monster fighting book, when this is definitely way gorier than that, and it's not a real happy shiny kind of book, and there's a lot of blood and gore in this. So for what it is, I think it's really good. If you were looking for something like that, like Garth Ennis decided to write some kaiju books, it's got kind of that feel, but I don't think this is going to be for the average fan of Godzilla or giant monsters. I think this is going to appeal to a much smaller audience, but if you're into that, this will be for you. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel in other ways, links to my Patreon, Streamlabs, and Teespring store are in the description. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.